Welcome to episode 28 of Talking Shirts. I'm Mike from Hull Car Shirts, and today I'm going to take a look at the 2017 away shirt. So the 2017 away shirt was manufactured by X-Blades and it was sponsored across the front by Hampton by Hilton. Now this shirt is probably one of the least liked shirts that I have in terms of design and colour. Now, my close friends take the mick out of me for always advocating and being a fan of most of our shirts, and they are right. I'm very easily pleased. Yet this one, I really don't like. I think it's possibly got something to do with the colour combination with the orange and the green. The design is okay. You know, we've kind of got the band going across the middle, the breasted band that we are used to seeing across home and away shirts. And that band is there. It's kind of got a slight incline on it, you know, starts low down here and then raises as it gets further to the left. So I'm okay with the design. It's just the colour. I just don't think the two colours as a combination go very well together. Okay. Hampton by Hilton. Now, at the time, I was really impressed by this sponsor. Obviously, it's a name that a lot of people have heard of. Obviously, Hilton Hotels. Now, recently we've announced our 2021 away shirt sponsor, which is Tile Mountain. And those guys are rumoured to have paid the biggest price to sponsor an away shirt since 2013. That was reported by the Hull Daily Mail. So this one here brought in less money than that deal. Now, I understand that we were in the Championship. However, during the design process, we were a Super League club, so would that have had any bearing on it at that point in time? I'm not quite sure. But it's great to know now that we are, with the support of Paul Lakin, recruiting some very, very good contracts into the club for shirt sponsorship. So, flip this round to the side very quickly. So, on this side here, we have a Paintwork Express logo. Now, this has been sublimated into the shirt. Now, what that means is it's been basically printed into the fabric using a process where the ink is applied as a gas into the fabric, and then that will then turn it. The colour of the ink will obviously stay in the fabric and sort of cause the design to be imprinted in there. Now, we have seen some sleeve sponsors be heat pressed applied. Now, I'll put a picture up of what those does look like, because I do have a shirt with one of those applied. So it's just a little bit different. Not quite sure why the process changed partway through the season. Just a little bit interesting, just to sort of have, you know, one of each. Now, flipping it round to the other side. Now, we have the Heta logo has been sublimated in at the top there, but we have the Kingston Press Championship logo. Now, this one here has actually been heat applied. Now, there's a lot of questions always get asked about the sleeve patches and why the league sponsor patches are usually heat applied. Now, unfortunately, because Rovers tend to float near the bottom of the league, when the design process goes in, the club doesn't actually always know what league we're going to be playing in that following season. So if, for example, in 2016, when this design process is being put in, if the plan was to sublimate the Super League patch on the sleeve, Rovers actually got relegated in the £1 million game, which would have then meant we would have had batches of shirts for the following season with the wrong competition patch on. And as you can see here, the patch is a completely different shape to the oblong shape of the Super League patch. So that's why these are heat applied and not always sublimated into the shirt. So spinning this round to the back. So this shirt was worn by Chris Atkin. Now, Rovers paid a fee to Swinton to get Chris Atkin out of his contract with Swinton and bring him into the club partway through the 2017 season. Chris had agreed to join Rovers from 2018 onwards, but financial trouble at Swinton allowed Rovers to sort of nip in and get their man a little bit sooner. So Chris would go on to play 60 games for Rovers, scoring 15 tries in the process. He also kicked some goals, and he also did, I think he did 5 drop goals as well. So during his 3 years with Rovers, he was a player who I was really excited when watching. He was kind of that sort of flair player. Now, yes, he left to go to Salford, and we could talk until we are blue in the face about why that came about and whose fault it was. But for me, I'd like to appreciate the time that we had whilst Chris was playing for us, and try not to worry too much about what happened there, because unfortunately what's done's done and we can't go back on that one. Now, this shirt was worn by Atkin against Featherstone away at Post Office Road, and a friend of myself's called Dan, he actually sent me a picture that he took whilst at that game, and I can't quite remember why he sent me it now, but there was a bit of a scuffle going on, and he sent me this picture. Now, I've been able to use this picture to photo match this to that known game. Now, I could just scroll through hours and hours and hours of photos trying to find a picture for this shirt to try and match it to a known game. And lo and behold, somebody just happened to photo it at a game and send it to me randomly. Absolutely bonkers. But Dan, thank you very much. So that's been the 2017 away shirt. As I've said, not one of my favourites. Would be really intrigued to know what you guys think. Do you like it? Did you like it at the time? Has your opinion changed? Because sometimes you like it and then your opinion changes, or you might dislike it and now you appreciate it more. As I've said previously, I don't like to judge a shirt based on success or failure. Now, this is classed as a promotion season shirt. We won promotion during this season wearing this shirt. Again, as you can tell from my opinion, that has absolutely no bearing. But I'll be really interested to know what you guys think. So drop me an email or comment on any of my socials or even on this YouTube link and just let me know what you think. So that's everything for episode 28. Check back in 2 weeks' time and I'll be back with episode 29. Thank you very much for watching now. Bye-bye.